South Asia Textile Industries Lanka Private Limited offers solutions. In all the modernity of the trade in manufactured garments, few organizations could claim to serve the needs of the industry as we are able to. A veritable one-stop shop that is driven by the desire for excellence. Our very location can only be described as strategic, just 40 kilometers away from the commercial hub of Colombo in Sri Lanka. And we are also well placed within the area that hosts a plethora of manufacturing plants that export ready-made garments to many countries, primarily to Europe and the Americas. Other than in Sri Lanka, our garment manufacturing vendor base spans the globe, serving many countries in the Far East, Middle East, Asia, and Africa. Our recent history in Sri Lanka, though relatively short, is vibrant and has seen a sustained policy of harnessing the latest technologies available. South Asia Textile Singapore counts over 25 years of fabric manufacture and remain a force to be reckoned with supporting Sri Lanka in marketing to buying houses in Singapore, Hong Kong, and other Far East bases. The real impetus in our growth can be traced from March 2004 till the present. At the time, South Asia Textile Industries Singapore undertook a strategic policy decision to invest in Sri Lanka through the agency of the Board of Investment. Since taking over and investing generously to convert an aging and dilapidated factory that previously was the government-owned Bugura Textile Corporation, our capacity has been enhanced several-fold and our fiscal performance speaks volumes for the professional edge we sustain in serving our multifaceted clientele. Our yarn stocks at any given time are worth well in excess of $2 million. The majority of our yarn come from India, China, and Pakistan. Cotton yarns such as Pema, Supima from Indonesia, Chinese Taipei, China, and the USA. Our machine setup is able to also handle specialized and sensitive fabric types such as rayon, viscose, modal, tensile, and micromodal. Our buyers, who represent the most discerning labels in the world today, are Marks & Spencer, BHS, Tesco, Nike, Next, Victoria's Secret, Adidas, Puma, Debenhams, Gap, Mothercare, Macy's, Old Navy, Reebok, JCPenney, Columbia Sportswear, Banana Republic, Walmart, and Taco. We use only the best branded dyes imported from reputed companies such as Dystar and Siba. Our dyeing machine capacity at present comprises nearly 25 jet dyeing machines, able to process approximately 1.6 million pounds of fabric per month. We are well equipped to abide by customer demands and standards with regard to dyes used on our fabric, and thus we are OECO-Tex Class 1 certified, which offers ample testimony to this fact. In this regard, we are recognized and cleared for self-color approval by many buyers including M&S, C41, Gap, all departments, which further highlights the confidence in the system, thus saving cost and time in the whole order to delivery process. Water is one of the most critical requirements for our operations. The Kalania River, which is situated 1 kilometer away from the factory, is our source, and our recently modernized water intake station can pump 7 million cubic meters per day. The water is purified through both chemical and biological processes and well able to meet the daily demand of the mill. The knitting section consists of 140 circular knitting machines and our specialized area knitting intricate collars, cuffs and waistbands in cotton, polyester and also yarn dyed. We are geared to produce 1.2 million pounds of knitted fabric per month, ranging from single jersey, 1x1 and 2x2 rib to fancy ribs, interlock, peak, French terry to fleece, micro and polar fleece, and much more in variety. Our machines range from 15 gauge to 28 gauge and can be fitted to accommodate spandex and lycra for stretch fabric in any fabric. Automated processes ensure fidelity to buyer recipes, reducing any possibility of human error. We use the multi-chamber Fongs machine to achieve our buyer objectives. Quality remains our primary concern in all these processes undertaken in the dyeing section. Current daily dyeing capacity is around 25,000 kilograms to 30,000 kilograms. We are oriented toward offering the buyer solutions, by which is intended the fact that we work in collaboration with the client to make certain that the fabric and textiles produced by us ideally and perfectly suits the purpose for which it is intended. Special applications on the fabric such as fabric softeners, bioenzyme, silicone, Teflon, water and stain repellent, antibacterial solutions and so on are used as required by our customers, be it at the level of softness at the one end of the scale or stiffness at the other. Our final QA and QC inspection of the fabric is based on recognized inspection methods of 4-point and 1 in 9 inspection methods. The fabric is then properly barcoded, labeled according to customer specifications with details mentioned, and then stored in a large shelf storage unit ready for delivery to the customer. Printing too is a fine art with us and have received excellent reviews for the print services we offer through our 10-color and 16-color flatbed printing machines. Our services include consultation of the most appropriate print techniques, design and development through computer-aided design or CAD, engraving, panel printing in various sizes for sampling. Our printing techniques cover pigment, reactive, discharge, glitter and foil printing, burnout, and also placement or border printing. Printing can be done on any fabric surface as desired by the buyer. Our daily output in printing is around 6,000 to 8,000 kilograms based on the printing technique in use. Our polyester fleece section, which is fully set up since 2007, is self-sufficient to cater to almost every buyer requirement in 100% polyester micro fleece and polar fleece, while also doing CVC vellum. We have the capacity to process around 500,000 pounds of fleece in this section. We also specialize in washing, and here again we offer solutions by way of consulting with and advising our buyers based on the ultimate purpose for which the materials and fabric is intended. We have therefore been able to give buyers great value addition through our integrated garment dyeing and washing plant with our subsidiary company South Asia Laundry Lanka Private Limited. We offer a wide range of services. These include pigment and reactive garment dyeing and tie-dye. We are able to offer many varieties of garment washing techniques that include enzyme wash, heavy garment wash, stone wash, mineral and acid wash, and so on. All our products, while going through strict QA and QC checks during the production processes, are ultimately tested internally prior to dispatch. In this, our physical testing laboratory takes pride of place and meets all international standards. The latest testing equipment are installed and regularly updated to handle the buyer's fabric testing methods. For this, our laboratory is certified by many top-end buyers including M&S, Next, Gap, Adidas, and in the pipeline is Lace, Columbia, Nike, Limited Brands, and so on, which will further enhance the confidence that the fabric delivered conforms to standards set by the buyers. In keeping with international norms on pollution control and protecting the environment, we are certified by the Central Environmental Agency and the Board of Investment for compliance, and thus have expanded and modernized our effluent treatment plant in the past 2 years, and this has given us better control to handle discharge of effluent now and for our future expansion. Further, in keeping with this policy, we have invested in a rice husk steam boiler which uses waste paddy husk, and this has contributed to reducing pollution. We are in the process of being RAP certified, which covers auditing and certification of the factory for safety procedures and good governance. Our concern for the welfare of the environment converges with our active development of staff morale and also aspects of corporate social responsibility. Since our workforce and staff need specialized skills, there is provision for and a planned development of staff skills with training programs conducted both locally and overseas. In our short history in Sri Lanka, we have broken barriers by setting up a fully integrated knitting, dyeing and finishing plant, while Textile, offering in-house fabric printing, micro and polar fleece, and also a garment dyeing and washing facility. All this has been achieved within the space of the past 2 years and within 4 years of commencing our facility. Our bold initiative has brought rich dividends in that we can be proud to be the first and only knit fabric mill in Sri Lanka to possess all these facilities under one roof. This has revolutionized the way fabric is sourced out of Sri Lanka by providing buyers and customers greater freedom, flexibility, and offering greater value in filling their garment orders in Sri Lanka and procuring their fabric from South Asia Textiles.